Hey, what's good, family? Today I'm going to show you how to make perfect green beans and potatoes just in time for Easter. Let's get it. All right, guys, so our ingredients, we have 2 bags, 12-ounce bags of frozen cut green beans. We're going to be using some minced garlic. I have about 3 small potatoes here that I've diced. I have some onion, black pepper, chicken broth, and we're going to be using some chicken base or chicken bouillon. I'll also have a couple turkey necks that I've had boiling on the stove for about 30 minutes or so, just to get that flavor going in our broth, as well as getting that meat to start getting tender so we can pull it. All right, so I've had my turkey necks have been boiling for about 35 minutes now. You can see now that it's starting to tender up some and come off the bone. I'm just going to continue to let these cook with the green beans, and when it gets about ready, I should be able to pull this meat right on off of there nicely and neatly. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to go ahead on and add in my potatoes and my onion. Then we're just going to go ahead and dump in our green beans as well, and everything is going to cook together at once. That's why it's good to use fresh frozen green beans. That way it gives everything enough time to get done at the same time. All right, just gonna put those in. Then we're gonna go ahead on and add in some garlic. About a tablespoon of garlic, minced garlic. And I'm gonna put in black pepper. I'm not gonna put any of my bouillon in just yet. I wanna cook it down first. Let it go for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, so we can see how it's tasting before I add any of the sodium into it. I'm not the biggest fan of salt in my cooking, so I want to be mindful of that and don't over season it before everything has an opportunity to cook. And then I'm just going to go ahead on and add in our chicken broth, just enough to cover everything up. All right, that should be enough. You can see how it looks in there, to where everything is kind of floating a little bit, but it's not super submerged. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and put this on a medium and let it go. All right, guys, so we've let these beans cook now for about 15 minutes. I'm just gonna go ahead on and taste this broth here, the liquid, and see how it's tasting to determine how much chicken base I need to use. You know, you could use pork base, you could use vegetable stock, whatever you kind of use, or vegetable base, whatever you want to use. Okay. Now it tastes pretty good, but it does need a little sodium, so that's where the chicken base comes in. I always prefer using chicken base or bouillon over salt. I just think it adds a lot better flavor. So I just add in just a little bit over a teaspoon, or tablespoon rather, of the chicken base, or bouillon rather. I know some people are sticklers. Let's get at a good mix. And see, it doesn't take long for these potatoes to cook when you dice them up nicely and fine. So, now that's perfect. So I'm just going to continue to let this cook. Let these potatoes continue to get done, these green beans to get done. Then we'll be pulling it off. It doesn't take a very long time for this stuff to get done, so maybe another 15 minutes if that, and I'll come back, pull it off, pull this meat off that bone, and be ready to serve. All right, guys, so they went another 15 minutes. I went on and turned them off and pulled that those turkey necks. Now I just got to mix it all up. And that's it. Homemade green beans and potatoes. Quick, easy, flavorful. Can't beat it out.